Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here playing F1 2021 and we're racing the British Grand Prix for the 8th time here on the channel across F1 games, and it is our 50th F1 video of F1 games racing with a Red Bull racing car. Wow, that was a trash turn. Let's try that again. I braked way too much into that turn. Now this is the first race that I've made after the first video I made after the British Grand Prix, so yeah, this is spicy. F1's gotten very, very spicy after the collision between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. And previous videos from last week that we recorded, the Dutch Grand Prix and the Chinese Grand Prix, those were already recorded before that race took place by like a day or two. But this is the first one recording after that. I felt like after seeing that race, what took place in this corner that we're coming up to right now, it's only appropriate that we race on the track and see what happens. Bad corner there. Really going to hurt us in qualifying down this whole straight. As you can see, Hamilton is pulling away more and more. Through there, a little bit of track limits warning. Drove in very, very deep in there. Yeah, let's try that again. So we're going to come off of this corner down into this one right here. Brake very, very hard. I don't know if I'm able to stay ahead of Hamilton. I won't. He's gonna get me here for sure. Third place, we'll take it. A little further back from where we wanted to start, but I'll take third place.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid.
Alright, Hamilton, Hambotver, it's back. I'm worried about the start, though, because... oh, man. Please don't be raining. Alright, we're not getting any rain. This game's race starts remind me a little bit more of F1 2019. F1 2020 was an interesting one because you always could kill him on the starts against the AI. Fuck. I damaged my front wing in that. Alright, we got my Bottas, that's what matters. There's only one driver in this field that we're worried about racing, Lewis Hamilton. Everybody else does not matter. The GOAT versus the future GOAT. That's what this all comes down to. Struggling through there. Get the ERS boost. Run a bit wide there. Back down the straight, use the ERS boost once again. Run just that little bit wide. Consider sending it, but it's only lap one. And I was reading online something I kind of forgot about. In my earlier streams, I was saying how I was just struggling spinning in this game so much. And I saw, I believe it was on Reddit, that people were saying that they were also struggling spinning. And apparently that has to do with the fact that the 2021 cars, have 10% less downforce. Cars this year are more likely to spin than they would have last year in real F1. So in the video game, it's the same exact thing. It's, that little bit of cut in the floor back there definitely has affected it. I mean, you can see it with the Mercedes. It's definitely not as planted as it used to be. So, it's one of those situations where you are more likely to spin because of that. So knowing that, I just had to adjust how I drive this slightly, and we're good. ERS right out of this corner, absolutely brilliant. Tuck up right behind him. Oh, side pods took damage on that, but we had to full send into that corner. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And there we go, hit that curve. That probably did damage the front wing there on Lewis's car, but I got the lead. I have damaged the front wings of both Mercedes in this race.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
All right, here we go. Lap 3. British Grand Prix, not a track, or Silverstone here for the British Grand Prix. Not a track that I've really enjoyed in the F1 games. It's definitely been one that's always been a bit of a struggle for me. I'm not going to lie. This is not a good track for me in any way. I'm sure many of the videos that were uploaded of the British Grand Prix, of course, like I said, this is the 8th time we've played it. Yeah, I've definitely struggled here for sure. Let's put it that way. And, it comes to the career mode. This is a track that's not necessarily been brilliant for me. As you see, that little bit of side pod damage from trying to pass Lewis there very, very aggressively has hurt our car, but this is the 50th Red Bull Racing video. I went through a few months, or probably about a year ago now. Looked through every video for F1 2019 and the beginning of F1 2020. Wrote down which cars, which tracks, and I'm going to keep a track of those stats every single time that we do an F1 video. And basically every single F1 game that's been played on the channel, from F1 2016 to 2021, and also F1 2012. We did 2 videos of that. Kept track of the stats of every single track that we played on in those games. I'm not counting live streams in that because that's a little bit different than the regular videos. I'm talking the ones where I sit down, pick a specific track, pick a car, and go out. Of course, the Red Bull's been featured the most, and I assume of that it's obviously going to be Max Verstappen. I think in F1 2020 we did a race or 2 with Albon, but that was pretty much it. We'll get a few in here with Perez at some point for sure. It's gonna happen. Ricardo on the inside. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Was that a move or what? Ricardo went full send. I went full send. Continue to lead here in the British Grand Prix. Of course, this car is damaged from that contact with Lewis Hamilton in lap 2. For some reason, our graphic isn't really showing damage. I've noticed it's been an issue. I wonder if there'll be something that maybe they'll be looking at patching in a later date. Not aggressive at all there. Way on the grass. Perez here side by side. This time I'm not going to force him too far back. I want this Red Bull 1-2. That's the other thing. I want a Red Bull 1-2. Push Norris back a little bit there. Try to get these McLarens out of our way. So I'm going to let Perez kind of run up here, do his thing. I'm going to be a little bit more of the buffer between Perez and the other AI cars for now. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell was that? Alright. That was weird. There's not a big bump on that curb, is there? Then I just come back on the track, and there goes Vettel. Sent him way off in the gravel. Not my intended goal here. I do also intend to get a video with every team at some point. That's always the goal in these games. We did it in the last game. We had a video with each car, so we still have 8 cars left to race in this game, which is fine because the game's only been out for, like, at the time of this recording, less than a week for the deluxe edition. So yeah, it's I'm recording this 6 days after the deluxe edition came out, so I think we're fine that we only have an Aston Martin and 2 Red Bull videos so far. You know, we'll get the Mercedes soon, we'll get a McLaren soon, we'll get everything. It'll be good. We'll also get a race as Perez in the Red Bull, of course. That's a goal. Get a few Perez videos. Definitely could have made that move on Perez, but I thought otherwise on it. We don't need a teammate collision. That's for sure. Again, I want to win this race, obviously. But I want that Red Bull 1-2. So right now, there's no need for me to get very aggressive with Perez and take off his front wing, you know. Racing Perez a little bit differently than, say, we raced Hamilton and Bottas. Both of those made a little bit of an aggressive move, but Perez, we're not racing that way. This is our teammate. And if I want that Red Bull 1-2, obviously I'm going to be the leader of that 1-2, but this is a better situation to be in. Just me follow Perez around. You know, as I do that, I'll, you know, be the block between Ricciardo and Norris getting to Perez. And then when it comes to, you know, a certain point in the race, I will pull out from behind him and go for a pass at a good situation and win this race. Fairly simple strategy here, just sort of, again, set behind Perez. We're going to just stay here in this spot. Battle Norris, battle Ricciardo, battle Vettel, whoever comes at us. Oh, God. That little bit of a fight did let Perez get further away than I was hoping, but no problem. We'll reel him back in. That has allowed Norris to get DRS and me not have DRS, which I definitely want DRS off of Perez here. In this fight, it's going to help a lot. Norris into the pits after our contact there. Second time into that corner that I've just absolutely slammed a car out of the way. High speed corner for sure. As we've seen in real life, one of those corners that if you don't get it just right, both the drivers, there will be an incident. Again, I didn't really want to touch too much on that crash because by the time this video goes out, it's been 2 weeks. I'm recording this the day after it happens, but or be close to 2 weeks. I don't really want to touch on it too much, but I'm going 60-40 in the blame, 60 to Hamilton, 40 to Verstappen. Both made a mistake. That's all I want to touch on that. Don't want to say anything else. I do slightly want to acknowledge, though, the racist comments that Hamilton was getting online. Absolutely no need for that. It's absolutely ridiculous that after a race, you know, a driver gets racist comments because of an incident they had on track. That's absolutely ridiculous. So that's my comment on that. I put out a thing on the community tab right after it happened, so that's there in the trend if you want to go read that. But yeah, either way, here we are, second team pitting, or the second team in the pits. Vettel following into the pits behind us. So where do we come out in comparison to, say, Bottas and Hamilton, who are coming down the main straight now, named the Hamilton Straight? They're going to be in this fight with us for sure. Hamilton and Bottas had enough time on their tires that they were able to really, really close out. I mean, you see Hamilton's only 1.4 behind. Big drift there. Of course, they are behind George Russell, who's yet to pit. Lap 9 of 13. Perez is going to come in and pit soon. Ooh, big mistake there. Big mistake. Hamilton's going to be coming at us here. Use all the ERS that we can. God damn. That side pod damage is hurting us for sure. Alright, so Perez is in the pits now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wow. That was big. Let's take a look at what happened here. Clearly, I come off the corner, and I mean, I'm still turning. You can see. This is on me still. I took my normal line sort of out of here, but my normal line is sort of straight to the edge of the grass. As you can see, Hamilton takes a little bit different of a line because he's got the momentum, so he's going to go for the pass because there was room. That's on me moving over, honestly. I mean, I love to see the AI cars take more aggressive moves because I feel like in the older games, you would have just seen, the Hamilton AI here would have sat behind me or, maybe tried to a wild turn to the left. But they're like, all right, there's a little bit of a gap here. We're going for it. Very small gap. I mean, let's look at it from another perspective. Like, that's a small gap to be going for. I mean, they're already the AI going to the curb. But also, I'm pushing that way. I mean, naturally, you can see that my car is just heading in that direction. We looked at the steering, and I wasn't really turning. But you're going to see this where I'm going. Obviously, Hamilton's AI force there cuts back on, so I go a little bit over. But I mean, you can see I turn here and try to block this. That's on me. 100%. I won't say 100%, but it's definitely on me. This bar here, all on me. I turn in. You can clearly see I'm turning in. Hamilton's trying to get back on the track. Boom. Big crash. If we didn't have flashbacks, that'd be an out of the race situation here. Let's see how it looks from this view down the straight. Oh, we can't see it from there. All right. Both cars with a big spin there, but let's see if we can drive out of the situation this time. So Hamilton's AI actually just goes to the opposite side that time. Pretty simple, standard move there. Big cut in there, big block. Or big attempt to hold that down. And Perez slowly coming on the pits. He's going to be past here. Yeah, I can slow it down. Let Perez in. Yep. There we go. Slowed it down to not pass Perez. Cause Hamilton to lock up a little bit. I'm going to spin it, though. Shit. So let's see what happens if I don't slow down for Perez at all. Alright, so he comes out second. He comes out behind me, but he also is getting passed by Hamilton. So that was not what I wanted either, though. There we go. Now that lets Perez in front of me and in front of Hamilton. Because you got to think, he spent one more lap on track with, those soft tires. Around the outside move here. Brilliant racing. I'm glad the Hamilton's back in and didn't just get absolutely bodied by that one little bit of damage. Here we go. Full send. Oh boy. I did not let off at all in that corner. Holy shit. That corner is scary. I'm scared. I'm scared, genuinely. Damn. What'd I do? I think I braked too hard in one of these corners. That one I braked too hard in. And as you can see, when I did that, really threw myself off. Ricardo is pitted now. Set out too long on those soft tires for sure. Perez to the lead. I'm in second here behind him. Followed now by Bottas and then Hamilton. We had our issues with Bottas in the previous race in the Chinese Grand Prix. With Chad Bottas, because that dude was wild. Trying to protect that Red Bull 1-2. Bottas, I can see, is closing a little bit based on the times. Damn. Holy shit. I know they made the curbs more aggressive in this game compared to what they used to be. And you can tell, like, I barely hit that, one of those strips and my car just wanted to go. It really did. Latifi's out. No safety car for Latifi, though. That came too close for comfort there.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Caution. Green flag.
All right. Can we secure the Red Bull 1-2? Something I'm waiting to see in real life. That'll be brilliant. Let's get that in Hungary, please. That'd be lit. That'd make up for what you might say was an awful British Grand Prix for Red Bull. Max out in the first, halfway through the first lap, and then, oh my god. Cannot stop smashing into the Mercedes. Yeah, Max out in the first lap, and Perez not really able to go anywhere. He had a good little bit of movement, but after a while it was sort of just over. Couldn't really keep going after the sprint qualifying performance. That he had a spin behind Norris, I believe, in the wake of that car, which understandable. So here we go. Final lap. We got to make this move on Perez this lap. Got to do it in a way that doesn't affect him and put him back to third. Keep playing that team game through here. I'm going to wait till the last long straight to make that move. I want to put him in a spot where he's not vulnerable to DRS from Bottas or Hamilton. Overtake and DRS here. Made that move on Perez in a brilliant spot. I mean, you could see his car, you know, he was flashing. He used his ERS. I'm surprised Bottas didn't. Well, actually, I'm not surprised because it's Bottas. Actually, he didn't really have room to fully send that in there like I thought. He's going to have room here to send it? Not really. He's going to settle for that spot. So here I go. Through here. Both myself and Perez used a lot of our ERS. Yes! Yes! We got the 1-2. We got the 1-2. Oh, man.
So as they climb out of the car, the Red Bull
Yes.
waiting to celebrate a thoroughly well-deserved win.
Yes, that's absolutely amazing.
What was it that helped them achieve this success?
Oh man, what a race.
There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalize
That worked
on other
out
people's errors
flawlessly.
without making many of your own.
We led early,
That can push you a long way up the field.
and honestly I think the move to just have Perez stay in front of us the whole time. Just block the McLarens and block the Mercedes as they made their charges at us. Worked, and then I could just take that lead from Perez going into the last corner. Or one of the last turns, like one of the last real passable areas. Absolutely brilliant. And we got the trophy Passion of Great Britain, which is pretty cool. We just win at a British track with British teams, which every team's British basically. Win a race to Great Britain.
Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of
Look
the
at that,
day?
third and fourth to 1-2.
Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
Well, Ant,
Bottas would get
another
driver of the day for
fantastic
losing a
weekend of
spot.
racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us.
It's absolutely amazing. Daniel Ricciardo fell way back. That strategy to stay out long on the soft tires was not it. But as we can go here to the trophies, Passion of Great Britain, win at Silverstone with Williams, McLaren, Aston Martin, Red Bull, or Alpine. Not really sure why Red Bull or Alpine are on that. Alpine, I mean, I get that those are the teams that have bases in the UK, but Williams, McLaren, and Aston Martin use British licenses to race. Red Bull uses Austrian because that's where the company's from, and Alpine is French, so they use a French license. Even if they're based in the UK, Red Bull's an Austrian company, Alpine's a French company. So why are they on Passion of Great Britain and Mercedes not when they're also based there? Because the only teams that aren't based somewhat in Britain are Ferrari, AlphaTauri, and Alfa Romeo. Haas is kind of split. They have a little bit of their stuff in America, but most of it's done in the UK. So why Red Bull and Alpine are on it? No idea. But we got the thing either way. And there you go. That's the British Grand Prix. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.